second time today that I have not, well, I thought I hit record, but didn't seem to be recording. So I just did half a reading for you and it's not recorded. Of course. Go figure. Your first card up, ooh, 10 of Cups. This is your bonus reading, Pisces. Please note it's not going to resonate for everybody, so just take what does and leave the rest. For those of you that would like a private reading that's specific to your own situation, please go ahead and book through my website, and you can find the link to that in the description box below. So, the overall situation right now is the 10 of Cups, which speaks to happiness, family or happy families, reunions, homecomings, family gatherings, marriage, long-term relationships, stability, security, harmony, abundance, maybe even domestic bliss, that happy ever after feeling, especially with that rainbow going across the sky. It also speaks to fate and destiny and soulmates. You had the Wheel of Fortune come up in that first reading that I just tried to do that didn't seem to work out. So I think some of you might be meeting a soulmate if you haven't done so already. They could be at a distance with you, Two of Wands. You could be faced with a decision at this point in time. The Two of Wands is about taking that action and being bold and brave. Some of you might be emigrating. You might be moving. Maybe you're moving home, and that's what you're really excited about. You're packing up everything, putting it all in that box, and you're just heading it out. But the thing is that you definitely have two paths. There's options. Some of you might even be planning for something big. Some of you might just suddenly leave, or somebody might just suddenly up and leave a connection that you're in right now. If that be the case, don't take that personally. This is something to do with them. Some of you are waiting. You're waiting for your happiness. You're waiting for that person. You're waiting for your soulmates. Because there's a bit of anticipation or a restlessness also that I'm feeling with this card, or a detachment or withdrawal or a lack of contentment. But it does speak to partnerships and cooperation as well. Maybe some of you are going to be going into business with family. So you might also want to keep that in consideration. But you definitely have a decision to make, or a choice between two options. But always remember that the grass isn't greener on the other side. It can also signify overseas travel or sudden departures. Some of you, again, you might be just waiting. You're waiting for something to do with your happy ever after. Maybe you're at a point right now where you're at a next milestone in terms of where a relationship is headed. Maybe you guys are making plans to go traveling together once the COVID restrictions start lifting. Oh, look at that. The foundation of the reading is the Devil card. Capricorn energy. So some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you might be dealing with someone who might be a little obsessed with you, or you might be a little obsessed with them. Let's get another card. I'm going to get a clarification to see exactly what the context of this Devil card is. What is the context of this, please, Spirit? What is this Devil card? Let's get them some clarity. Right. Eight of Pentacles. Now this wants to come out in reverse. So it's something to do with work or effort not being put in. Maybe somebody's trying to decide on a connection with you. Maybe they don't feel as though you're putting the work in, or possibly you don't feel as though they're putting the work in, or the commitment. It's about maybe there's this workaholic tendency, and maybe it's having an adverse effect on the relationship. Usually when this card appears, it speaks to boredom and complacency that may be setting in. And when it comes to relationships, you're only going to get what you put in. So make the effort to make your partner feel appreciated if you want to resolve the issues that you're facing. If you're single, it can indicate that you may be lacking in confidence when it comes to meeting new people. And it can also indicate that you're not putting in the effort to meeting new people, which may be leaving you feeling bored or listless. All right, so again, that also speaks as well to what the Two of Wands is saying. Some might be just putting too much emphasis on work that they're neglecting their romantic side. That could very well be the case. But again, with this Devil card, there could be some depression or mental health issues or some secrecy. There could be some cheating going on. It could speak to materialism. So again, if doing too much work could be too heavily focused on the work scenario right now, the love of money, if you will. So there's definitely something about a connection here and somebody working too hard. In the past, you've got the Empress energy. Beautiful. The Empress is very loving, kind, caring. It speaks to pregnancy, fertility, motherhood as well, but definitely sensuality, nurturing, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony. If you're a father, the Empress may just be encouraging you to build on communication with your children and show them more of your nurturing side. But if you're not a parent, the message is the same. It's about embracing your softer side and allowing yourself to explore the emotions that you're feeling and listen to your intuition. People will be drawn to you, especially those in need of empathy, compassion, and nurturing that you're able to provide. So you may have been attracting people in the past here, but now you don't know what decision to make, because again, two paths, Pisces. Here we go. Some of you have a new job offer coming in, or maybe a few, but that Ace of Pentacles, it's about a financial new beginning or opportunities or a new business, investment, savings. Maybe you've been working on making a business grow here and it's going to expand and you're going to be very happy with it, so much so that you're going to be able to take care of family. But again, you might just be addicted to work. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that some of you are just very, very addicted to work. But again, it's about prosperity, security, stability, abundance, and manifestation, as well with that Empress energy. It's a very good card. You're going to be starting something new and something very positive. And hopefully you're feeling optimistic, okay? But it does speak to abundance in all areas of life. But if you're single, you've got a fresh start coming in terms of love. So you should be meeting someone new soon, potentially through work or business. So maybe that's what this is saying, is keep your eyes open. Whatever it is you do for work, you might meet somebody. And that person will provide you with a sense of security and stability. And there'll be a positive grounding influence in your life. If you're already in a relationship, it's a good card because, again, you should have that abundance and stability and you should feel blessed and secure. And it'll allow both of you to be independent and flourish in your lives while safe in the knowledge that you have the support of a solid relationship. Maybe it's indicating a sense of excitement about next steps in a relationship, which would make sense because there's that Two of Wands. Maybe something is expanding. Let's see what's coming in the near future for you guys. What's coming in the near future for my Pisceans, please? Judgment, see? There definitely is a decision that needs to be made. Somebody's looking at this relationship, and I feel that they're really going over it with a fine-tooth comb. There's an awakening, or there could be even a renewal, but it also speaks to composure. And again, some of you, what I was talking about with the home here, some of you might feel a little bit of homesickness, and you might just be heading home soon because all you've been doing is just working and going home and not having a life, not having the support. Some of you may even just miss your mom. You miss that loving, nurturing side. Also, it can indicate in the near future that someone you care about might be judged too harshly by others, or that you're going to be judging someone too harshly or making snap judgments. It can also be an indication that you've achieved a level of clarity and composure that allows you to calmly evaluate yourself and your choices in order to make positive decisions. It looks as though you've come through some past karmic lessons, and now you've got an increased self-awareness, and you're allowing that healing to take place so you can move forward in a positive direction. But if there is a big decision to make, use the karmic lessons learned from the past to assist in making the right choice. For some of you, it could deal with the law. Maybe you've got a new contract that you're going to be signing, especially if you're starting a new job or new business. Some of you may even work in the legal industry. What is this Judgment card, please, Spirit? What is the Judgment card? Yeah, you feel as though you might have to stand up for yourself. You've got to defend yourself. You might feel as though in the near future you're going to have to stand your ground. What is the Seven of Wands about, please? It's about fighting your corner, right? So there's something that maybe if somebody does judge you, you might end up just leaving the situation, moving on. And the reason why is because there's just too much judgment. Or somebody might leave this situation because maybe they think that you're judging them too harshly. But again, this card can also speak to a transition. So maybe you're going to be letting your guard down. And you're going to be able to let someone in. And just as I say that, you get that Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very stable. They could be very slow in their approach. But you guys might come together in this relationship. What is this Knight of Pentacles, please? We're in this union. Four of Cups. There's something about waiting here. Just a lot of waiting. And maybe that's it. Somebody's got to make a decision. About actually expressing their feelings. This Page of Cups, it's about talking about opening up. You could be at a long distance because there is that sea in the background, so long distance connection. And again, some of you just, you're bored with life right now, right? You're feeling restless and you just need to go home and have a good visit with those that you love. That's what I'm getting. All right, so keep your eyes open in the near future. Try not to be too critical, especially with Mercury in Scorpio, because again, that is a very suspicious energy. And also Mars, which is the planet of war. So you've got to be careful with your loved ones. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. That is so true. That is so very true. And I think that this card might be speaking to you being worried about making a choice, because you think if you do make a choice, then you're going to lose out in some way, shape, or form on something else, right? That grass is greener, but it's not true. You can always make another choice. And who's to say that if you did make this choice, the one that you're thinking of making, if you actually went for it, what if it did turn out into everything abundant? That's the thing, right? Some of you could be saying, well, what if it doesn't? Well, what if it does? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And there you go. This is very important for you guys. You have to, well, Spirit is saying it's important to pay attention to what it is that you need. And maybe that's what this is about in the near future. You're going to have to express your needs in a situation. So get yourself prepared to do it in a nice, calm way. And then whatever this situation is, it can balance itself out and work itself out for the good of everyone involved. And it can come from a place in the heart. All right? All right, Pisceans. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.